Lionel Messi just keeps making it difficult for anybody to compare any player with him. Like every single day, he continues to prove why he is miles ahead of any footballer in the world. Even at the age of 38, the exploits that Messi is doing in football, it's incredible, guys. It's incredible. 48 career trophies now. And that is the most in football. He has been the player with the most trophies in football all this while. And he keeps extending his lead at the top of that table as the player with the most trophies in football. What a transformation Messi has done for Inter Miami. What Messi has done for Inter Miami is massively underrated. Like, words cannot quantify the measure of the impact that Messi has had on this Inter Miami side. It's very easy to forget too. Football has a very short memory. Let's not forget, in 2018, that's when this club was formed. Club where they just formed yesterday. When Messi joined Inter Miami in 2023, these guys were bottom. Like, they were rock bottom. They were the last place team in the Eastern Conference of the MLS. That's the magnitude of the challenge that Messi took upon himself when he decided to join Inter Miami. And look at what Messi has achieved with this team in the space of 2-3 years. In the space of 2-3 years, look at what Messi has achieved with this team. He joined this club in 2023. In 2025, Messi has led Inter Miami to 4 trophies. 4 trophies. Club will never smell trophy for their life before. Beckham just formed this club in 2018. 2018, guys. 4 trophies now since Messi joined. And these are the only trophies where they don't ever win for their history. Like, before Messi, they never smelled anything like a trophy in their history. Messi has transformed this club. Incredible impact from Messi. When he joined in 2023, they won the League Cups. In 2024, they won the Supporters' Shield. And this year, 2025, they've won the 2 biggest trophies in soccer. I say the 2 biggest trophies in soccer because in America, football is known as soccer. And the MLS Cup is the biggest trophy in America. Like in football in America. That's in soccer. The MLS Cup is the biggest cup in soccer. That's how huge this achievement is for Inter Miami. And Messi has been at the forefront of this success, guys. He has been at the forefront of this success. In the regular season, he had 29 goals, 19 assists. In the off-season, this playoff season, he has had 6 goals and 9 assists. That's 15 goal contributions in the off-season. That's the most by any player in the history of the MLS. Such incredible impact from Messi. And the way he went about this Inter Miami revolution has to be talked about because it's more like, putting the band back together. Because he has played with a lot of his friends. When he joined Inter Miami, they went out, they brought in Alba, they brought in Sergio Busquets, they brought in Luis Suarez, they brought in Rodrigo de Paul, and the coming back together of this band has been a remarkable success for Inter Miami. Signing Lionel Messi has to be the best footballing decision that David Beckham has ever made in his whole life. I don't want to say the best decision of his life because we all know he married a Spice Girl. He's married to Posh. So the best football decision that Beckham has ever made is signing Messi to Inter Miami, and Messi has delivered. He brought his friends here. He brought the likes of Alba. He brought the likes of Busquets, Suarez, Rodrigo de Paul that was still playing at the very high level in Europe. Messi was able to bring him to Inter Miami because it's the Messi effect that brought all these players. Without Messi, I'm not so sure that these players would have been attracted to this Inter Miami project. And they have delivered in style, guys. They have delivered in style. And kudos to Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba because the final against Vancouver Whitecaps, which Inter Miami won 3-1, this game was the very last game of the incredible and illustrious careers that Busquets and Jordi Alba have had respectively. So they have retired on a very, very high note, and this was what I was hoping for because these guys have served my club FC Barcelona so well over the years. These are legends in football, guys. These are legends in football, and they deserve to bow out with their heads held high because There is no better way to bow out of a footballing career than lifting a trophy. And in their case, they lifted the biggest trophy in soccer. The biggest trophy in football in America, football is called soccer in America. That's the biggest trophy in soccer, the MLS Cup. This is what these guys, Busquets and Alba, have retired with. Unfortunately, we didn't see much of Luis Suarez in this playoff phase because, of course, the tactical revolution that Mascherano came up with, it had to introduce the likes of Silvetti and the likes of Allende, and it has been a masterstroke because you can't fault the result of that tactical approach from Mascherano. You know, those two pacey wingers playing side by side with Messi playing as the first nine, and they were acting as runners, and it has worked to devastating effect, really, because look at Allende. He finished the playoffs with 9 goals. That's the most. He ended up as the top scorer, and that's the most any player has scored in the playoffs history. So this is what playing with Messi does to you. Messi makes you better. Messi is a guarantee for trophies. Messi is a magnet for trophies. Whether you are playing as his teammate, whether you are acting as his coach, or even his club owner, Messi guarantees you titles. He guarantees you trophies. That's the reason why he's the player with the most trophies in the history of football. And Beckham signing Messi has to be the best footballing decision that he has ever made in his career. Beckham won the MLS Cup twice as a player with LA Galaxy. And, you know, this victory with Inter Miami that was delivered by Messi, you know, 2 assists in the final, I have to add that, 2 assists. The first one to Rodrigo de Paul and the second one to Allende that sealed the win. So this latest triumph in the MLS Cup has made a piece of history for Beckham himself, because he has now become the first person ever to win the MLS Cup, both as a player and as a club owner. So this is what Messi does, guys. Signing Messi or being associated with Messi, it guarantees you success. And you can see that in the life of Mascherano as well, because Mascherano has just been helped to his first ever trophy as a manager because of the fact that he coached Lionel Messi. Kudos to Mascherano. He did some very, very great tactical moves in this tournament, but having Messi cannot be understated, guys. Messi helps you win trophies, and that's what he has continued to do for Inter Miami. 4 trophies since he joined this club in 2023, guys. In every year since he joined in 2023, Messi has led Inter Miami to a trophy. That's 4 trophies now in their history, and all of them have been delivered by the real GOAT of football. Adios.